Today's our final day in Singapore, and we're wrapping up this trip with a mix of sightseeing, shopping, and a little bit of sparkle before flying out tonight. Good morning and welcome to day 3 here with me in Singapore. So today we woke up to a lot of thunder and rainstorm, which is why we couldn't really leave the hotel really soon, and now it's almost 3 in the afternoon when we are finally heading out. We've called a taxi. There is an umbrella with me here. I just got this from 7-Eleven. Trust me, 7-Elevens here in Singapore and mainly Southeast Asian countries have such amazing stuffs that you can find. Now we are headed to the Merlion, which is again one of the classic spots in Singapore. When you're here, you need to take a picture with the Merlion and the water coming out from his mouth. So we're going to go towards there, hopefully just praying that the rain gods stop the rain and we get a nice sunny picture. Post that, we'll be doing a little bit of shopping at Orchard Road and also planning to go to the Bugis Street. So let's get the day started and let's hope that the rain stops. Heading out from our hotel, our first stop was the Merlion Park, Singapore's most famous landmark. This half-lion, half-fish statue represents the city's humble beginnings as a fishing village. Here's a travel tip. The best photos are taken early in the morning or just before sunset when the crowds are lighter. As you can see, we had a lot of crowd to face. And don't forget, you'll get a great skyline view with Marina Bay Sands right behind the Merlion. Well guys, we've reached the spot, and on day 1 we were actually on the opposite side. We got some pictures from that end, but we were actually looking for some of the epic photos that you usually see when people reach to Singapore, and this is exactly the spot that we were actually looking for. When you come to this spot, which is the Merlion water park area or the Merlion water area, that is where you see, as soon as you enter, you see the massive Marina Bay Sands and everything around, which is around this water body, which looks so pretty. This is a perfect photo spot, and you can see a lot of people behind me are taking pictures, and that's what I'm going to be doing right now too. So let's get some pictures for the day. The Merlion, and as you saw, there is a lot of crowd here, so if you need to take that perfect picture, you will have to make quite a lot of attempts, but you'll definitely find that. I'm sure there are many people here who are taking pictures, and sometimes it's best to just refer to some other people who are clicking the pictures. You would know exactly where you would need to stand. If you see, the crowd is a lot here. So we're done with taking our pictures. Now we are heading to the mall at Orchard Street, so we can Orchard Road, or was it Orchard Street? Anything, but we are now headed to the mall because I really wanted to visit the Charles & Keith store here because you get fabulous rates here compared to the prices you find in India. So now we're headed to the mall for some shopping, and yeah, the day is brightening up. I can see the sun coming out, so good for us, because after that we do need to visit Little India and the Bugis Street. So let's explore the next places. Okay, so for all the ones who are planning to go to the malls from here, there are obviously all across Singapore. What I've noticed is that they have great MRT connectivity as well as buses. So you could take one of these public transports if you want, but we are obviously a little short on time. So we are going to opt for the taxis, and yeah, using the Grab app for it. I will leave the details in the description in case you want to do the same. After getting some amazing pictures in front of the Merlion, we were headed to our next stop, which was the Ion Orchard Mall, one of Singapore's top luxury shopping destinations. I wanted to make a quick stop at the Charles & Keith flagship store, and if you love their designs, this is the best place to shop because the prices here are much lower than what you'll find online or in stores in India. So definitely worth the visit if you're looking to save a few thousands on your favorite bag or shoes. The bag that I picked was almost double the price back in India. After having an amazing shopping experience, we moved to the Arab Street, one of my favorite areas in the city. The streets here are lined with colourful shop houses
vibrant murals, boutiques and cafes. It's also the best place for a relaxed lunch. We grabbed a meal here and then just wandered around exploring. Travel tip. Arab Street is also home to the Sultan Mosque, so dress modestly if you plan to be inside and try to visit around midday when the streets are buzzing with local life.
Well, we finally reached the Arab Street, and it was again a very short and quick ride from the Iron Orchard Mall. And now we are finally here. We came here to basically explore the streets because the streets are known to be very beautiful with a lot of graffiti art. But as soon as we entered, it was also time for lunch. So we stopped at one of the first restaurants that we saw. It was a Turkish restaurant, and it had all the items that I remember from our trip to Turkey. I'll link the videos here if you haven't watched my Turkey videos. But yeah, this was again an amazing trip that we had. So as soon as we saw this restaurant, which looked extremely authentic with the people here, the ones serving too. So we ordered some apple tea first of all because that's one of my favorites, and we got some lentil soup, some hummus, and yeah, overall waiting for the food. So the apple tea is completely authentic. I can vouch for it. I've had it in Turkey as well, and it was exactly the same. So I'm super excited for when the food comes in. Well, exploring street markets is one of my favorite activities when visiting a new country. So our next stop was the Bugis Street Market, a completely different vibe. Busy, local, and perfect for bargain shopping. From clothes and souvenirs to snacks and accessories, this place had everything. Here's a travel tip. Always carry cash here. Most stalls don't accept cards. And don't be afraid to bargain a little. It works. Well guys, that was Arab Street, and post that we quickly went back to the hotel to drop our stuffs, and now we are here at Bugis Street, which is a favorite place for many to come for local shopping. So we did a bit of shopping here, and these are the stores that I am showing you. So you can also decide if local shopping is something that you're interested in and you want to collect souvenirs, then this could be a great option to come and pick the few. Finally, it was time to make way to the Jewel Changi Airport, probably the most beautiful airport in the world. The highlight here is the Rain Vortex, the world's tallest indoor waterfall, surrounded by a lush indoor forest. It's a must-see, even if you're not flying that day. Travel tip: head to level 4 for the best aerial view of the waterfall. It's also where you'll find restaurants and the light show in the evening. Well everyone, so last night we were at the Bugis Street where we did a bit of shopping. I showed you the shops around. So if you want to pick up some souvenirs or gift items, then that's a great place to get all those for yourself. And now we have already reached the airport because we have our flight today. That's the end to our holiday here in Singapore. We have a flight at 8:05 p.m. which is still about 6 hours away, but we did come in sooner because we wanted to visit the airport. It's known to be so beautiful. So we are here now. I can see on my left is that beautiful waterfall, or the vortex, which people come here to see. It's the Shiseido Forest Valley, which the directions states. So I am super excited. I can see the waterfall right in front of me. I will be going to check that out. I wanted to show you a bit of the airport too, so that you could all see the wonders that are here. So just a quick tip for all who are probably coming here for the first time too. So the day that we actually reached Singapore quite late in the evening, which is why we didn't really have much time to go and check it out. Also, what I got to know is most of the time the waterfall and all gets active post 10 a.m. So if you're reaching super early or you're reaching super late at night, I don't think it's going to be active. But yeah, we were late on that day, but we were okay with it because we knew that today, the day that we return, we had booked our flights in such a way that we would have enough time to explore the airport. So now we are here in the afternoon already, and now we are going. I can see a lot of buzz here. There's a lot of food courts. It's just like it says, there's areas to play, areas to see around, photo opportunity places, also a lot of places to shop and to eat. So we are going to check all of that, and let's see the airport now. Well, just an information for the ones who are coming here for the first time. Just like we did, we had our departure from Terminal 3, and we just basically checked in our luggage and then just look up at the directions given. You will need to walk up to the direction which marks Jewel. I will show it to you here also on screen of how it looks. And basically you just need to follow the directions, and there is a bridge that comes which connects you to this terminal, and this is where the waterfall is. And yeah, as soon as you enter, you first see it from the top, but you get better views from down. So you just need to take the elevators or the lift and come down to the lower floors, and this is what you see when you come here. Well, that was the beautiful falls, and now we are done taking pictures and videos there. So we are just walking around the airport area. There is a lot of shops here, especially high-end stores. There is Coach, Furla, Chanel, just a lot of brands here. So we will be checking out a few of the stores. But yeah, overall, if you come early, there's a lot to do here, especially for the kids. I saw that there was also a drone workshop going on for all ages, and there were a lot of activities and games here for kids. So if you are traveling with your family, I think kids will be super entertained here, while the ladies can obviously go around shopping. So lots to do at this airport. I'm going to show you a few more clips of this before we head to our boarding gates for our flight. So overall, a great trip here in Singapore. So if you are planning a trip here too, do let me know in the comments which are the places that you would also visit or you have already visited. And until the next time, bye-bye.